Building a business with your podcast. There is no doubt that podcasts' popularity has kept growing since its inception in 2005. Accordingly, there are over 48 million total episodes. Over 424 million homes are podcast listeners, while smartphones are the most common devices used for watching, listening to, or downloading a podcast, stated Statista.com. Given these numbers, many business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers have been interested in capitalizing on this form of media. By utilizing podcasts, you can leverage your competitive position in the market, providing you with authority in a specific topic or field of interest. Also, podcasts are a cheaper way to promote and market your products or services. It strengthens your credibility with your target audience and enables you to grow your network by collaborating with other experts in the field. So, you may be wondering how you can monetize from your podcast? How can you utilize it to grow your business? Here are 6 steps in building a business with a podcast. 1. Start with a goal. This may sound basic, but it's essential. You can't start anything without a clear goal or vision. Ask yourself, what is it that you're looking for to grow in your business? Knowing what you want and why enables you to understand what you want to accomplish. Therefore, it helps you come up with concrete decisions regarding what your podcast show would look like. 2. Identify your target audience. Treat your podcast as a business. Identify your target audience and try to make it as specific as possible. Create an audience persona as you like, that would help you have a clear picture of your ideal client or listener. Visualize what your ideal audience looks like. What is their age? What is their income level? What are their interests? How familiar are they with your brand? Using segmentation to identify your ideal audience will help you develop a clear concept of the content of your show. 3. Invest in podcast equipment and tools. A podcast is a modest and simple way to promote and build your brand. However, it also requires investment in basic equipment and tools like a good quality microphone, a laptop or PC, audio editing software, MP3 encoding software, a hosting service provider, and a website. To appeal to visual learners, you can also set up a podcast show on multi-platforms such as YouTube. So aside from the essential equipment mentioned, you can also use a good quality camera, a smartphone or webcam, a memory card, and a tripod. 4. Invest in a podcasting platform with training, distribution, and production. Now, this is an area in which so many new or seasoned podcasters miss. I had to learn this point myself. As you scale up your podcast, you need to make sure that you are a part of a community that is invested in you and the growth of your podcast. CTR Media Network is setting a new standard of podcasting and distribution. We provide our podcasters with beneficial assistance with starting a podcast, podcast coaching, podcast distribution, podcast monetization ideas, and so much more. This is crucial because as you grow, life happens, and you will need a team to help you maneuver the power of podcasting that already has the experience to help you soar. CTR Media Network is the new standard of podcasting with 30-plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms that have featured over 1,000 guests. We want you to take advantage of podcasting and media to change your business and life. Join c.t.remedianetwork.com today. We are currently training and accepting new podcasters. 5. Launch and promote. First, plan your podcast by getting a domain name and creating a clear theme or format for your show. Then outline the content and start preparing your script. The next step is to identify music, royalty-free, that you want to use for the intro and outro, including other essential brand collateral such as cover art, logo, a backdrop for your show, etc. When everything is ready at your end, it's time to launch and promote your podcast. Combine podcasting with old-school marketing strategies, such as downloadable PDFs for your audience. You can enable them to subscribe to your email list and other social media platforms. Also, you can use discount codes that are uniquely available for your listener to track the effectiveness of your product or service advertisement. It navigates traffic to your website and creates a funnel for future marketing campaigns. Listen to our CTR Media Network podcasters on YouTube. 6. Conduct interviews. One way to establish your podcast credibility is to interview guests on your show. However, keep in mind that your interview should be full of value and not fluff. If your 30-minute show looks like a commercial promoting someone, that will affect how your audience perceives you as a podcaster. As much as possible, try to make a list of potential guests for an interview, assess their expertise in a particular field, and create a meaningful and focused flow of interviews with them. Produce a quality episode that your guest can share on their media platforms. Thus, it's a win-win situation. Watch our CTR Media Network live stream on YouTube daily.